Menye de me fion yo. Ayaye bomlo. Ayaye bomlo. De kona kwanye moda. Menye de me kio. Ayaye womlo. Ayakwe womlo. Amenda evi. Mejena holo ode. Amenda evi. Mejena holo ode. Nane mano monsieur, eye na mezwale. De konak banyo moda, menye de
African is ready to fight his own battle and show that after all, the black man is capable of managing his own affairs.
Yo, mi afwe nukora me do wezo na mi va ndio na pogoma jefwe Tony Mark-Boye enye a wezo do na mi hechumo nkoko ya cho akpada na mbe milere kao mapakle bingba TV le mi afwe goma je wona kemiona agbato pogoma jefwe nya Tony Mark-Boye be mi awezo ke magami anu bono ke chofifia ba sere ga wo machumo nkoko ya dakwa mikata yo ke nona kama klim le ona pogoma jefu kaka ba sere ke wo wuna mi dona mi apada ngo dona mi pang chocho dona mi apasasala mo dona to Facebook kple mi apakapo jesho kenya +2332426707773 +2332426707773 mi apa wona ina le mi jago kple mi apa motivational message le mi motivational message for mega zona rango bona nkawe nya jojo ke nya jojo to choka kamle mi apa ya pa launji ke na yilia mi ka vai kona nkawe nya jojo ke fon le nya pa nya jojo balo pe tao de ke opogania amakoko tokia ro ganare jinye alebe mi jona nyaume yo mama honorable Bruno Foley ike nyekpen totohe ne miapo huchichina mchama to ntume kwe sotakpe hameila be wa premier nchine mia operenche mia dro enyaoma ka agbapo na from Gbadawenye Honorable Adam Richmond Kofi Potosu I Kenya Miapa Member of Parliament la whole Central Affair ka Fola Herbal Clinic ya demogwana ngongong lega bele New Slang Dictionary New Slang Ever Dictionary wala magbane agba po wana madak panamikata be ni le de ka mo problem yo ka mi azorongo akpon ka nye miapa Nyajojo Bano for motivational message. I welcome you to the transmission. This is the morning edition of our shows. Tony Mark-Boye is your host, and I'll be with you from now till 10 o'clock. So we start with a motivational message, and I'll do that briefly. And stress, anxiety, and depression are caused when we are living to please others. Stress, anxiety, and depression are caused when we are living to please others. So a lot of times we try to live to please people, and that's what we are tackling today in our motivational segment, living to please people. Stress, anxiety. If you are stressed, then you definitely have a sense of uncertainty, a sense of discomfort, because there's so much to give attention to at the same time, so you get weighed down upon. So stress, then anxiety, that state of heightened expectation, achieving, and depression. You are not achieving all you need to achieve. You are not doing so well the way you must do, so you sleep in. And all these psychosomatic conditions, psychological problems, mental conditions are caused by wanting to please others. I'm not a psychologist, but I found somewhere on the internet this piece of information that I thought is useful for all of us. So, nyaikele miya boy kemiko wana goma chemenye stress epo tadwi bele jicho makpo amaruki mano jojo nya chichi geredi ye lakbe ameri evana elabe mi bagba jembe mi aja madoro ma ye mufiana ikechomi adare ya oma chodare mi agbo kafala manya susume nchimnya na menyo ma strong chwale kama po susu wo do me plus ama po susu plepe do na o menye ma strong kama pede shi benya te pele nyame achi jojojo achi zado malo zado madono alabe ejibi aja monwa ma revidiare ke vena na ma mi jagba pa Ŋdi Wɔna gomema yo ke mia azorengo akpo nka nye mia penya jojo yo ke nye nya jojo le mia agbo ndia mia je won cho hoide mi sigara mi jago akpo nka nye nya yo ke tutu cho mia pa amuganto mafia ke taglogutu ke LC apaklu ele bana headline egba le ho with day modified taxation scheme. Just a quick one. Modified taxation scheme Ghana's surest way to inclusive tax administration, according to LC Apau Clue. LC is advisor, technical advisor to the Ghana Revenue Authority, and she's a lawyer by profession, and she's talking or teaching us something about modified taxation. So we have that in our headline here. Because of its technical nature, I'll just touch on it a little bit. For any nation to deliver on its promise to citizens, it must mobilize the resources to fund essential services. And in Ghana, taxes account for 60% of total government revenue. They build hospitals, stock classrooms, construct and pave roads, and secure communities through the provision of amenities and social facilities. Yet for too long, our tax system has left a large segment of Ghanaians outside the conversation. So that's why the modified tax system represents Ghana's surest way to inclusion in tax administration. So, Pidakwa, also a room, Shami Miagba, Doro Gar here, Le Miapa Jogao, Lampo Jojo, Fanyam, Alaba, Jidu, Gayo, Bona, Aden, La Woma Kata, Alo City Blood, then the City Alofa, Kasha Alofa, the Kama, Jonah, Miapa Jogao, Gajogayo, Kamikana, Movo. Ajogayo, Kotunavasuku, Kodona Mo. Oko na konju jiru dole share ko ajoga yo ko homo le miashia ye zamo le gaka amagerme ajoga hamu de mata osi do duaro yoko yonabe inclusive a modified tax regime. Is that not it? Yeah, modified taxation scheme. So nang majimena strong aidehoide.com ke navai we. All right, still the Volta dignitaries mourn and this is towards. That's another story we have over here. That's another big banner story we have over here. A choy kawai a Ŋdi Wɔna de ni choy kawazu choy kawai a ku wana kweliade vigile miapa mtoma fia. So we have that one also here. Volta mourns. Volta NDC mourns, and I'll read that in a moment. Dignitaries from across the Volta region converge at Jubilee Park to pay their final respects to the late Madam Patience A.C. Gamaga Chikudo, wife of Southton NDC Chairman Michael Chikudo, according to Richmond Edem Kofi Potosu Member of Parliament for O Central. The gathering served as both a solemn farewell and a demonstration of communal solidarity in the face of bereavement. Potosu disclosed that he stood alongside the bereaved family, party executives, and well-wishers during the funeral ceremony. The event drew prominent political figures, including the Volta Regional Minister James Gunu, Whole Central Municipal Chief Executive Stephen Adom, and Volta Regional NDC Chairman Mauto Agbavito. Municipal and chief executives from across the region were also present to honor the deceased. And the tribute Potosu described Madam Gamaga Chikudo as a woman whose grace and kindness left an indelible mark on those who knew her. Speaking on behalf of the people of the whole central constituency and the broader Volta region, he extended condolences to Mr. Chikudo and the family, expressing hope that cherished memories will provide comfort during their period of mourning. Memory akavaya la ho Jubilee Park fia NDC to katala muganto makata kweka fa kona South Tong Jimanola, South Tong, Ntoma pa Jimanola, yika sonku, ka chona oiji, ka odi, memory ka vaime, amakperi ono, tapeha, amaro enye, nyapa mugame, jidula, along Toma Jikbola, James Gunu, amaro enye, Stephen Adom, ikenya ho, Municipal Chief Executive, amaro enye, Richmond Edem Kofi Potosu ikanye Whole Central Member of Parliament. Ke unamong popo Honorable Richmond Edem Kofi Potosu be nanang chuchucho Madam Gamaga Chikudo AC Gamaga Chikudo ikanye amengba nchiawe anyonywa ka wong tepo ngoi protu regina magarole amuganto makata manye le Southton utome ko ke eji globe mountain fa kona asro ikenya jimanola ne Southton NDC ko habobo ble novinovio pomato lonlao yoke nye yokatan ke aku pataya va professor sana. All right, so all right, Jimet warns of intensified rainfall nationwide. So GMET warns of rain. We still have that here. GMET in Ghana Meteorological Agency. So the Ghana Meteorological Agency has issued an unequivocal advisory for Ghanaians to brace for a marked escalation in precipitation across multiple regions in the coming days, underscoring heightened risk of urban inundation and disruption in socioeconomic activities. According to the GMET news report released this morning, atmospheric perturbations over the Gulf of Guinea are coalescing with prevailing moisture-laden non-zonal flows, creating conditions conducive to prolonged downpours and sporadic thunderstorms. The agency emphasized that the impending weather system possesses the capacity to overwhelm drainage infrastructure, particularly in low-lying and poorly planned metropolitan enclaves. And according to the GMET news report, Greater Accra, Western, Central, and parts of the Ashanti and Volta corridors are projected to bear the brunt of the meteorological onslaught, with cumulative rainfall volumes anticipated to exceed seasonal thresholds. The forecast delineates a temporal window extending through the weekend, during which diurnal and nocturnal storms may convert to exacerbate flood vulnerabilities. Hydrologists consulted by the agency warned that saturated soils from preceding showers will significantly diminish absorption capacity, thereby accelerating surface runoff and flash flooding in vulnerable catchments. Jimet do pa chijajaga lo chijajaga mia poga mia tuga toto ambo ke tu khore gota oto tu khore balioma tu khore bafinya finya o me ela be yo gara ngoma yo danku ngoma yo kamo kaka yo pedeswa chijajaga ke bo kama ga kan chi mi go avo ha magi bigana ke mo kan to yo ke me gota mo la lo peru plem puru wa tu gota no mo ponyo ka mo apa ka chimachiga ramata amokele kentome amokele niapa Japan tome Ashanti tome ple hofia ejebe mia no claro alabe amuto miagbo to chichu ho to miagbo na yi alaka toro ha o ba shina bagbagba na chidera na mo amoponku ho te shina tome da ameshame eno claro nshame ke miate mawo miawe basube echimaga bare me na chaja jamsa sanfifia shana no alebe mauta anyo na mita ogboglombe amekono gboro ko regota mo ameoke otu okwo hore ple fiaso ple to ba ko to money ple to attention economy. According to the GMET news report, the agency's director of forecasting and synoptic meteorology, Dr. Tete, articulated the imperative for proactive civic preparedness. The convergence of tropical wave activity and intensified intertropical discontinuity presages a period of meteorological volatility. We urge municipal authorities, emergency responders, and households to activate contingency protocols, secure property, and avoid flood-prone thoroughfares during peak precipitation hours. His admonition comes amid an antecedent incidents of infrastructural damage and displacement linked to similar climatic episodes in recent years. The broader climatic context remains critical to understanding the unfolding scenario. Ayota na ayugbo hla idahowide.com na kpoga fuma kpireko chikobo jajaga chijajaga lagalaka aleke jana ko miena kaba maga no nanema ala be kafla Ngobana Sasage, so that's that. Mia azonga ponka ganyenya jojo kegala paper bubu arome, okay? Can we discuss them and we see the way forward. Don't kuja for imba TV jam le mia for satellite G make a multi TV G amo mia kosam le Facebook. Then you pon le Facebook and we jam na ko yamba do lo fiam like share comment. Eka jina mia pom la ru kamera ko dare WhatsApp na ko dare fika there WhatsApp there Facebook, forward to people, share the link. I think that's what I wanted to say. Share the link, yeah, share the link. Alaba amonak mami, alo amona nyanyik Jim Tokyo ke Jim le miap no tuame. All right. Me macho makokwa habe ma adakpene miapo amakala magbe nami alaba mia mi ngoim. All right, mia gare nya jujubana mamle ome mia konkawele afwa mi chole mia pa muganto mafia. Now next time mia nko le amuganto mafia ngi na tawo kwenye be na no mia yom, you see, na no mia yom +2332426707773 +23324267073. Okay, and we will signal all your concerns. Echijajam. Okay. Echijajam. Ta ejebe mia mikata mia no toji ne mia kosan kafla do mia kosan la gaplo mia kosan le betwe mia kosan le fodo mia kosan le aplawo obo echijajake ye gbromo le echijajake le obo anyingba ma ke chini go jimet to ikanya ya mafa kala o nya gbrom echijajake le anyingba ma ke chini go remata mikata mino klalo o yiji kra gbara gbara mo be ameoke le assembly okata no do assembly, okay, assembly do lokata nyapo mama fio kata no wodo aleke keje plus sube echima gada mareko nechi jaja ma shawana no centri na no klalo o blokara ame o ku kata fio ke echishina hana rokleto nyanya fumo kata zo alawe anyigba chi hoga buga kama kata chimigo ire kwanya gbomuna o bloka fufufu ni na English agoma owede.com ata afuma kata aba ekle mola fuma za onwa mfason la fuma fun da +23242670773 you know by kana tuma yo alabe ne nana jojom ike ne kpoba ejevianya na damwadeli ebe adonami ne naneli ebe miakpode jeshi ejebe mikata mia awodeka akwedare alabe bare miakpere ne miaru gabe dudo nyine nena makene ashadeli na chana alo bubladeli ne be miatona alo ebe adegbe fare kugbe pao fika nto kama na miakpon la miakosan ko la nyaba mara miakosama ma ta ebe ngba tv fia ele chaji na yomi alabe kabanto miagrejoko tuona sonko ta mile jimfuga hostel what fia asichacha bublu mado asichacha bublu mado nyagbaru. All right, mia azorengo akpo mia news headline so le napo gania mi ge de don't you piare albo mia troba ko nya amakpo to o ke bonyo ge mo re gafiani mia jonyama unjo son liza ike ujebe mia awo. All right, so we mia ide newspaper mamlo mia bonka bromo ho fumara ga du kokata du koreka mu le ntu mamlo ho kami. So let's start with the custodian. All right, the custodian. Stop the creeping culture of silence. Nana Akomia to Mahama. Stop the creeping culture of silence. Nana Akomia to Mahama. Nana Akomia is a chairman MPP Communications Committee. The kaje kwamile gbano tada fuma kwenda na komia nye shimano lane amekata nye nyangdala na MPP tokata boblombe kisisi alo rurushi fo kongma ke NDC jimi aka trove alo mahama pa jiru jimi aka trove le upan ko kochima ajaba no toke ala be na mar pung mene jiru alo chacha jiru anko olama akomnyenya ablom the creeping culture of silence, at least. Me kata show political science students only have no culture of silence. But I do one in a but there's a culture of silence. If you have a machine, me kajiro or my all right. So I said don't Ketia opens NDC Pandora's box. How General Mosquito sacked Haruna Mosquito Montaka as leaders in Parliament. Okay, so interesting story at the Haga Lefia, Waglombe, Jimanola NDC to Boblombe, Aleke in Harina Drusu, back Bele Muntaka how le position a logo Fekano Unoshi as a minority leader and minority chief whip. Yena Yoduji Haruna Drusu Yanglonlo. Sorry, I beg your pardon. National chairman NDC General Mosquito Alo Asidun Kechabo Blombe Aleke yo nye Hari na idishu da le ngogbe nono alo jiji alo leadership apenyo makin fia nye minority leader tangwi wo mapenyo makin le fia ne NPP ye Hari na idishu no wo ne NDC eke NDC manojijio da sebu Blombe eke yo de Hari na idishu kle okbaremto ntakara yitai NDC tembujiro nyama we mean I'm joking for Gani. So na NDC to bako Ubona. That's really a big story, you know. That's really a big story. So we're getting ready to discuss that. Dana no toji vasere Gani miao policies viare. Okay. The custodian government fails stranded Ghanaians, minority queries, government response to South African xenophobic attacks. All right, Maga Samuel Abujinapo, ranking member in Foreign Affairs Committee, the Parliament, for Matatakwa Mafia Blomba Jidudwa Eda Ghana view fu Alababa Eke South Africa view no Ntasem le Ghana view Alabo Chro Alo Omiapango informer Jiwa Dafu Alabama Temba Lo Ghana view Katachu South Africa cover oh. Let's get MPP back to power. Afoko rallies minority MPs. Afoko no matatala fia ke Afoko jimanola na NDC to MPP to ga gajembe agazu jimanola you pray that way. Boblombe bogam sube MPP to kata no de ka albo yo gbubo acho yo pa jirua achove albe NDC na ya. Okay, please yoko bail conditions challenged at Supreme Court. My Christian tete hunu ikana jib koma fia my Raymond acha hapo no matata kuma na fia obo blo jiru do ma gan opo do opo ko ire o ta won drop la be na ola mo ga na gbonagbo eko bia na bono ko ten gbona mo osun boba re ata yoko ko nwone ha ko ire o ta won drop la bo odem kuma. All right, the new publisher, Afoko's Magic 3R formula. Reunite, rebuild, recapture power. Alafia, Afoko na matatara jema fia ke wajembe ya ganye simanola na NPP ebo glombe fifia da kawo do kwituchuro bele duplomse wahoho enye 3R formula allowed the ometon where Adam ikele tagumana MPP atansa allo yotro ava aho dua reunite the cow rebuild dokuitutu recapture do bonsa hoho yenye magic formula omaton kazagoyola afia trouble. Yao also receives honorary award from Otumfo. Okay, Yao also matter of my Bashinam Otumfo Fiagana Shanti Toma were the Bubu Yao Osonchi Otumfo the Bubu Yao Sonchi actress Beverly Afago dead. Okay, Beverly Afago to Befia Beverly Afago no Tatalefia Beverly Afago Kenya for 4 ammonia la Ghana pa for football unye aku Beverly Afago to Befia Kwame Magavalio. Appeals court, not government restored GN Bank license, lawyer fires back. Appeals court, not government restored GN Bank license, lawyer fires back. Senyara, dan phone baglombe, manya NDC jirudu aye cho magbe de gbana ro asete gbana e ke hole GN Savings and Loan papa ko chen du fo gajaro fo e ka mo fo ga chiare vai e go to manya jirudu e kenya mahamo jiru e banka tromville appeals court yo chonya ko ere pon ba yo wonya ode yo ji ga ke no ba de yo jo yo vai appeals court e de yo ji bo no gbogbo cho pa da shina GN Savings and Loan to manya NDC jiru ke mamo jiru to ma. All right, the inquisitor alleged violation of taxes, duties, royalties. Adamu's sister Koi in trouble at Mali. Eduji NDC has unique way of choosing flag bearer. Celebrate Idul Adha in peace, unity. Napo, Kenya Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe, former running mate, and people know Tatalefia, Napo to Muslims. Police arrest chief, 7 others over Abamba Queen Mother's murder. All right, like my author there, non fiare la Bamba, que Vito la Momovare, Popachile, Chlong Mame. Napo, Boblomne, Ameo Kenya ala Subolove, Eroara, Ikarugola, Nodwi, Tomafa Farm, Eruchitamo Boblombe, Yo Kalendi ma, Yo Nyaleke, Yo Chiana, Yo Paflagachola, Le Mo Tohearem, a Mokata, or Le Balama Nateng Avaji, Achlen. The Crusading Guide, the new Crusading Guide. Ghana's powerlifters shine in Nigeria as Haruna leads historic medal charge towards LA 2028. Let's get the MPP back into winning ways. Afoko Rally's minority MP. ISOL initiative launched to support youth-led solar business in Ghana. Ajosafo Foundation donates relief items to Osu Children's Home. MPP petitions Chief Justice for removal of Circuit Court judge over Abronia case. The 2023-2026 Law Dragon 500 leading global litigators. Mali government pursues Adamu's sister company over money laundering fraud. Le Mali du koma Adamus fa aloje kalafuma ala nyama ala Mali jidua ayore tun woga ga lom le moma jema jem fifi aproplaso muona gafifi wa muona eko omolafuma Adamus ye to pa khoshi kufu yare ikala kana fia yoloje. All right. Ajosafo for do paro Ajosafo for foundation ikanye habobore ko ro kple ya kon prama mu kple wamano vionchi eva nan ameyo kanye trivio le Osu Children's Home akpeni ke MPP ngogba ro Ota $1 gambe yo must suiketa fi odoli $1 le abronye fanya amenye won li koko $1 fma yo cho abronye gba koko cho mo to hera da fma yo must agomo. All right, so you can read all that and understand the details from the new crusading guide. The National Voice, we got a National Voice, man. NADMO at the front line of Daniel's climate change battle, Daniel Dame Lai Daniel Dame Lai. All right. Oba NADMO judo ko ke kona patapata ko jojoji unshan won plus where Chio Jajama, Plato, want to me well positioned to win MPP chairmanship, Dr. Palgrave Wachidankwa. All right, Palgrave Wachidankwa, my Kenya, Jidu Kabai, Kenya Nanadu Dankwa Kufuado, Jidu, Ministry of Energy, allo Jokari Ministry, allo Dopo, Nyandela, okay, Daniel Fialaha, Daniel Balanglola. Dr. Palgrave, Wachidankwa Fianangula UPSA. Boblombe, bo America Duma, won to me, Eque, Yamaka, Peklo Dualo, Ameka Jauba, or Yeshmanola Gane, and Pipitola Ganakata. The police arrest 6 over deadly GB oil filling station robbery. Hey, Jakaje Aro Moponomatala Fia, Nakboko Navajo Glonia, Wapovitolo, Alava. GB oil filling station, if you want to reke, ole purashi, la paso serva simo, le filling station. I mean, a moment we drop olo, I should bomano. Takwa mine. All right, so that's truncated. I can't read that. Zorengo Metro Lens. Okay, watch out. You are next. Yohunu warns criminals as police nab Queen Mother's killers. Yohunu tete yohunu ikanye domaga gane bovito katala gana goglombe enya joglede attention ko wenya make le go la cheke gbona yo le kokoko yo le ge la ve ka je varomo yo ko pashile efia nyonu fiare yo ko wu wenyame era olo alawe kosokoso la shina Jira Ampan CHU's father shot by illegal menace. Oh, enya viare nyalo. Jira Ampan CHU. Mbese bugota mi akona mahali na kwe kuna yuna rukyo. Jira Ampan CHU's brothers shot by illegal menace. Kaze kularo o the two Mensa Ango yikenye Jira Ampensie tope fia. Yo che. Yo lobo. Na joun fa fame. Karamse kula. Nyapa kopo yo yoga. LSN wins big at 2026 Ghana School of Law SRC elections. And LSN wins big at 2026 Ghana School of Law SRC elections. Okay. Sukubio kele senya sukua gan kele makola fuma oda konopo nonola LSN yeduji majeshenko. Drugs, mental health conditions disqualify 6,000 security service applicants. Na yo jami nyama joga muntaka Mubarak Muhammad kenye jiro domaga ke kona Bovito kataplama no uma yo ko subuna duko badagba o ma ono me bodo kwata gbogbombe drugs amachisa as dagbodo lele queen no and aba mom blood there's almost or security services or more interesting amachisa when you but you know no low music yo the Ghanaian point I will not shield any operative involving Kalamse National Security Boss warns. Makbo National Security Coordinator COP Osman Abdul Razak Lefia Boglombe Ayokata Yoke Ganase Manolo Mugayoyo. Let's say attack Boganaya. NEC will not celebrate IMF exit with Kenke Party. Mahama. Oh, Mahama Tokotane NPP to Gwagwlombe Egayovado Yo Ganchi Dodo Gado Nchirodo Kata Yo Kotane Wakayo Yuma Kong Fazarugo. Fiabana Ronkujia Kenofrata Kongolia Eke Obadoga Cho IMF Bogu Odoga Mio Gakata Bo. Obadwa asa kong kala kong prepara kalami. Mahama government presiding over failure, abuse of power and suffering economy. Mahama government presiding over failure, abuse of power and suffering economy. Deputy Minority Leader Patricia APJ. Apa yang makin? Waktu la so tak bahama. NPP to yokele so tak bahama. So tak mai lao waktu ikan konye Patricia APJ bobomberi. Mama jirudia me ngoimo. Mama miak bangpung le jirudia to. Dadafo duplon sezazan le mo no sem blafu pekpe. Over 6,000 applicants failed security services medical screening over drug use, mental health issues. Minister. All right. Ghanaian Times. Fanko and Sawam Road project faces delay. Contractor 6-second extension. Commuters lament worsening conditions. Fanko in Sawam Road project faces fresh delay. Contractor 6-second extension. Commuters lament worsening conditions. Often Sawam Toma Penyagbam Lefia, more Kadumo Lefro, often corporate sound. Oh, a more mango, mingo, boning Amala, full of momajisa, to global emoji, full of film, pang, traffic. No, I'm over your Mozana or Pocopona Jirabo. You know, put an missing Yamakata TV, over assemblyman, no like tobacco, me pogo. Get your contractor, make all that Doshinabana or Agomba, you Yan Kakaraba, Unko, Unkalani, in Abaji Ghanaian Times. All right. Gen Bank saga, lawyer disputes liquidity fraud allegations. Okay. Sanyala Gen Bank talk Robert. Am I going over a gamma noni, blessing one I can na Gen Bank ban, aloho. I said, the Gen Bank, I'm a lemo. Yeah, I'm one of the Tony her bank out engage. You see, that's just what it is. Nyapa got a Gen Bank, that's just what it is. You manage well to avoid overrun or liquidity erosion. That is just what it was. We killed Queen Mother for 50,000 Ghana cedis. Suspect tell police. Hey. The Kajaro Moyo Kola Yefia, non Fia, Panyama, Glomala, Joker and Diamaka. Obia was got a few Wamaro, the cover Unaga, 50,000, 550,000, 50,000, Yonayo, half 50,000, Yokonayo, Alava, Yo, non fiablibo. This must be our last IMF bailout. Mahama Bear, Ewenyigba later Jiru Yawaga home la IMF to Bonya, Miss Yoko, Mahama, Miss Yoko. All right, Ghana Beyond Aid, Mr. Yokatapo. Daily analyst. Cabinet to consider Women's Bank resolution at next meeting. Jiru Domakata, Corporal John Rawan, I feel to a problem of Upo takwe kama igola uba oro gaja opara na nyongo nyama elefia ke Professor Nana Jeno Popo Ajima ile tadana nyama tawo matata jama ma nya juru domaga John Rawani Mahama to corporal operento Beverly Afaglo passes on to Bevia ikanya fofola Beverly Afaglo itobiogbo kwe si maintain MP backs inclusive governance praises joint statement on OGP. All right, government deploys disguised armored buses to track highway robbers. Muntaka Grombe, Miamokan Fiat, Jogli Fiat, Yo, Calabria, Siriki, Ganji, Bobom, Homia, like a rapper. if you have Warolia, only Jiruku Akonyago. Achobo Kishimonia, Ola Mo, to Moganji in Bobom, Alabama, Turashi, no Timo, my Yokatami, Alaga, Pamia Purain, Lankaka, Deadly GB oil filling station robbery. Police arrest 6 suspects. Yafia Madero, Olo, Elafma. Watch out, you are next, Yohono. All right, let's go ahead to the Daily Banner. A Daily Banner. Tension mounts in NDC as Muntaka allies blast Esiedu Nketia over minority reshuffle saga. Fifia Masmaso regime la NDC mala Esiedu Nketia di blobber Muntaka Kenya majority leader fia Maima onye minority chief whip. But Marina Idrisu fere la ekpere yonchi yo bijela ba yoro ra uchu atu force. Back up minority leader na don kuji that strategy at throw game plan at throw because at the point the NDC said it's about the economy. Oba muwa assembly na na do dan kwa kufu ado kon ngoli ale gbo dua pa ganya we hia ta me okonye tuga nchi o no banongo yo chu atu force ndare ngo as minority leader my mavu. So Harina Idrisu Kenya is senior top politician because I mean a student leader par excellence. Metem economy panya glamba ya se onya plenya ye onya ta ba de Harina Idrisu na rung je ko bano na ngbo ke na mai e kwatu force ko do wo pu ye na yoduji ato ye na yoduji nyama na ba Muntaka ko yo matu to me ko tale Muntaka jabale ke politics lene. Alright, MPP youth group urges Bamia to maintain Napo as running mate. So we are all MPP Mogo Bromba Napo, Nanya Berentone Bamia Kuku. Apo Dagamila Poveka Boname. Napo, Matthew Puku, Prempe, Neganye, vice presidential candidate. Ayo, Ghana's tech prodigies set for Geneva after triumphant robotics for good national qualifiers. Ghana's tech prodigies set for Geneva after triumphant robotics for good national qualifiers. So her makwami lafma o the picture lafma labo jojom o puliho opo makao modam don kwile okacha kana ngole miapo fun mu gbajoji owo fofo do ye yo adam ye yo acho tare miapo fun ojina sasam na nyang mi ashireje ko ngo na cho fofo kayo puliho po kaje kple tu biaro bo nyante polo ho nya so ho ko kata ko ina na Switzerland Geneva. All right, Mariam government investigates Adamus sister company over tax duties infractions. Okay, Banek Bon Lafaka Blagada, Adamus talk Nunola, Yikele, Dukoma, Mali Dukoma, Elenyama, Alavo, Umajo, Gahamo, Pitivito, Molafma. So that's that. All right, let's go to the daily graphic. And daily graphic, let's look at what we have there. Very quick one. Daily graphic. Savannah Regional Tour. President Mahama cuts sword for projects, inspects regional hospitals, opens ICT center. To go for Alafma, da jugbe tour the kai kona Savannah me. Alawe by the Badoba or to conjure you or to more. Down don't we open shop computer shop Netco reels under 5 billion Ghana cedi fundraising deficit. Netco reels under 5 billion funding deficit. Elefia Naji telegraphic amount. What we have here, several reveals high public trust in vaccines. Over Makukware Shubea Botabidodo. Be do chichia enye na neke Ghana vio khode mala gbe abimanye medogo nyemedogo ile ron kuma jo Ghana vio odogo tab free okojise. Law on false news ignites debate. Law on false news ignites debate. Okay, repeal or maintain. I say ko ameoke mevinya jojo oblong alonya jojo ma no ma oblong ko kakana yabology iketa o mo le vivien kakaya ma obere America ka bo me bia denole MPP to nya magbo ba jinusha jinwola na yoko America somebody over there somebody aja you know the aro na noyi eyokata will daily graphic netco reels under 5 billion funding deficit via netco okay jiru do pe kuna fa kadi nyaoji to pa loje kele jugba to mo e down here gbogbo mo pa mo o here 5 billion arabota odo abo jona noyi mama no mia we go see more light of. All right, come here for chronicle. I'm here for chronicle. Na yi chacha mi anchita mi chronicle. Just a quick one. Ya bonke chronicle nkele chronicle da. Donc ujibe le military kamogba amadu chuchu piara hoge alebe mabai ahogbo viare akbe amapoko toker bogereje alebe mi anyaume jojoji. So the chronicle Jinapo blast government over SA evacuation delay. And people talk nyang de la ga ike podo ikmona Ghana pe kachacha club beta du come ko plombe jiria mo mena ke fian on cho Ghana vio ka ya album le South Africa ala bo wanyara omu khlamro bu khlamro omu jiria matena ko kom mi alo mia de vio ogbava Ghana de bitemi ona ko ameke nyagbon jina po egbe. All right, Mali accuses Adamu's sister Koi of tax evasion. Mali accuses Adamu's sister Koi of tax evasion. Amarobe fraud, Amarobe duty. Okay, duty is still tax anyway. So it's about the same. Mali dukobo bomba Adamus to aloje. Alope company ke le yogama oma ajoga khamo. That's a problem for them. Okay, balauna yepe won ple maunya pipiare ke Roma to fa bana tabieto pipi Andre ye oko wu enyanche. So I conclude the morning edition of our show, the news review segment, to be precise, with the Chronicles scripture quote for today that satirizes ills in society and tries to reconstruct or transform its readership from Romans 13 verse 7. Pay to all what is owed to them, taxes to whom taxes are owed, revenue to whom revenue is owed. I take it again from Romans 13 verse 7. Pay to all what is owed to them, taxes to whom taxes are owed, revenue to whom revenues are owed. Biblia go glomba magabu fera American show ha joga na jogato ha jidu lempo na jiuto mi kenya kaza to ko kenya kaza ro binya siza to ko bien siza na la du koma dowom ha joga na jidudua enya yakpon kuma ne Adamus paloje ikele Mali nyama micho epo miapanya inyajujo bano pe tao de majujo Tony Mark-Boye mi aploma ko don chichi pere metrovare mia a irengo magakashi TV amo.
Ago. Oh, what is? Let's go, Joy.
Oh, very much. If I don't quit them, go to put. I can't do my traditory. When it warms, but a killer.
Oh,
the mother from the mother my tomb. Come on, not to go.
that another Abraham Baraka in LA. I party to Tony Boy hour. But the husband didn't know fear. Coco in a dinner for Garawunya, Yapon or Passy Banny who went on Yan Kurama. Well, a Passy Coco for Yakokatara.
Well, I'm not to go.
Vai, but I can use Sugo. Itabiga that is a Cremonton toe. Vola Paticawa, Busiolo, wait off here.
Why you vola togo? You man no Chicago, Mokung Jaja.
Vola chica no plan. No zama. Fiva nana kama furaga nao. Mashama nozi.
Nyapa to do wala to fita. Itanyeza vola chica. Nyatuma toro ha. Was a vola chica for 4 jijila.
This vola piki. Vola baby.
Mauna you don't vola to.
Ona masa.
Vola pachika la chika drapo kata alo gado pa dayo pa le akblawu wo jango St. Peter and Paul Catholic Church atututu le hoa a Paul old fashion le akwen kala hwahwe gada woji le agodoma Yellow House Street wo jango local rice jwala atututu opa dopo le budi gba ochogba chongdiga adrekla afava dashina fiega aton kala mamli da gbewa oja dogoma ndiga andrekla afa wadashina ndogawi efe pokana vola le 0244 512 1452
vola
Nina nemiayi vola ema senta afima mia pota yola nyadeba vola efiva lo aploli le fuda now alele le fuda now domaru le fuda now achite padaka ufuto makata mele to wonyi dewa eti maklo no ba na ile vola heba senta ikele jengo apla Victoria Park afima na kodo wotu akame wakuto wofukame wofukame tutu dokata vola heba senta Dr. Prosper Debeneva akodo come on
kadon kwajiba vola pachika monyuna funo nyonu yo no nama vi kple de
no silence ever English dictionary ya tepe but see dictionary ka so afi e passe ke no silence ever English dictionary standard ton yeah standard yeah and you know the view canola basic level and you know Americanola SHS and you know Americanola university allow language on then you make a maneuver view and be a strong but no silence ever English dictionary and you know how I must make a never view to rapport and be a strong but no silence ever English dictionary and you know mama yala dile ko so mad na kula atia place order le Amazon allo number can follow screen Nigeria opo to me to the can now sab afisi african la nya call no silence ever English dictionary akwa cover no akpe no silence ever English dictionary enyon to
yo mo ko ye fo
Ago. Oh, what is that? Go do it.
Oh, very ma. Ibada kple mlo keke to boy. Atane tuma traditoy. Obonye womza kple.
Oh.
Ne ma fam. Ne ma tan ma tunu. Ma no chiko. Obulo.
Dari na dia Abraham fi baraka inele ya pati ke tipanya gbogbo ya wa. But hasbena didila nuna mfia. Koko ina duna fa gare wonye ya nya pa no pasi bani ko wi wonta nya nfura mu a. Bola pati ko nya ko katara gbe.
Bo. Ma no chiko ku no e plolo.
Vai bataka no subo. Ita bi ga dada se kremon tonto. Bola pati ke wa busielo weto fira.
Wa yire vola to gbo. Ye mo no chika ko mo pon jeje.
Vola chika no ple na zama fiva nana kama furaga nawo mashama nazi
nyapa to do wala to fita itanye za vola chika nyato motoro ha wo za vola chika fufu jijila ama
this vola piki vola baby
Ma una yira vola to ona masa.
Vola pachika la chika drapo kata alo gado pa dayo pa le akblawu wo jango St. Peter and Paul Catholic Church atututu le hoa a Paul old fashion le akwen kala hwahwe gada woji le agodoma Yellow House Street wo jango local rice jwala atututu opa dopo le budi gba ochogba chongdiga adrekla afava dashina fiega aton kala mamli da gbewa oja dogoma ndiga andrekla afa wadashina ndogawi efe pokana vola le 0244 512 1452
vola nina nemiayi vola ema senta afima mia pota yola nyadeba vola Et viva là. Applaudis le fou de now. Allez le fou de now. Domadou le fou de now. Et tu t'es pas de cas. Au fou de ma cata. Mais le temps on y doit. Et tu m'as cloné bas. Na il faut la heba center. Il connaît Django applaud. Victoria Paka. Afima Akodo. Wotu akame. Wa puto. Wo fukaume. Wo fukama tutu dokata. Vola heba center. Dr. Prosper Debeneba. Akodo. Come on. Vola.
Kadon kwajiba vola pachika monyuna funo nyonu yonu nama vikle.
No silence ever English dictionary. Ya tepe. Mais si dictionary a zon fi de passer K. No silence ever English dictionary standard ton standard and you know the view. And you know the view can le basic level. And you know American SHS. And you know American university. Allo the language you. Nenya make a never review. I be a strong background. No silence ever English dictionary. And you know how I'm a American never review module pro. And be a strong background. No silence ever English dictionary. And you know mama. Yella deal was so mad than a player. At place order le Amazon. Allo number can follow screen idea. Open to me to the can also but if you can la ya call no silence ever English dictionary akwa koveno akpe no silence ever English dictionary enyon tom
Nane mano monsieur, ayez na me soile. De conacpagna moda. Menye de me fion yo. Ayaye bomlo. Ayaye bomlo. De conacpagna moda. Menye de me chio. Ayaye womlo. Ayakwe womlo. Amenda evi Metena holon ode Amenda evi Metena holon ode Mano a monsieur, ayez na me soile. vion yo ayaye bomlo ayaye bomlo de kona panye moda menye de mekio ayaye womlo ayakwe womlo amenda evi mejena holo ode amenda evi mejena holo ode
Yo, miapa nukola umeda pana mi ba mile de kao makni me ba ko do machuchu pima her trova meda pana vola heba clinic new slings ever dictionary kple miapa ho member of parliament honorable Richmond Edem Kofi Potosu ik de bana miapa nyamajuju wona ya ikanya nshona kanya du nya ha wona le Ewenyigba TV ji yo gamasu ada yang ko peto ke kala banya o chira ko suka enye ho chichana ma chang to ma bakle amuga to kata glogodo to ko nyangala de ka le MPP ma ona bo wezo
Tony Mazwala
leke amaka
kala banya mo mo nya be light le nyom yo board ni bonya o shi that my program with my ma confirm can be ma check platform your social media handles e ko and no phone bia ma o di bi mi o la gum so ma hala nyom yenti alo generator di mi la
mi ayi mo ti jona mi
oh okay
mo ti jona
mi o mo to me ho apalo light la off
okay yo anya o le mi agbofun anya gbanto aka mi akora nye Media Foundation for West Africa for Nyaro Blocho Aleke Jidudu Aloma Jidudu Sadoko Amolem de Nyajojo Manoma Yoke Kakamolere ya Valon Jenya Banto Kaminyako Jima Dopana Miabachi Jagalgo Ŋdi Wɔna Chibiko ta Topona no Finya Alo a few Kenya to goa chiamore ke hanya nyare kala nyambo fia afi jiru to maga ke pona ko vito ko de do ko kle do makala ko ke pona de jistrafo de jigbala la ba kle ko vito ko de nyambo bombe susuma dola le be pisa za kle to na ba mo o mamo akpe adaro mo te do ke le yo ko do pa mo kana ya lia ke osi afia na na jiru amo maden shamo maden la woma jiru pa ga den sha sidia den kala woma jona joga nya bobo ajo donya bobo amagere majo ga khomo ma nya le nya bo nya je Media Foundation for West Africa panya blog. The Media Foundation for West Africa has condemned what it describes as a troubling escalation of arrests linked to alleged dissemination of false news to this current administration. So, and the pattern of detention raises serious questions about press freedom and boundaries of lawful expression in Ghana's democratic space. And the Rights Group contends that the increasing use of criminal procedures to address information disputes creates a chilling effect on journalism and public discourse. It argues that the punitive responses risk conflating legitimate scrutiny with criminality, thereby discouraging citizens and media practitioners from engaging on matters of public interest. Media Foundation for West Africa, you can do pare dukushi do pare ke pona ya jojo kaka le nyapo Japonto Africa la globo to kokata kala Africa je punto mafia bo blombe aleka jiwa mo la mo demo en namba nya jojo do po mo kate bona nya to ale ko kpong ngone jiru abia onya akungoma bova le ba do ni na ma o na ba wi choma pa ko ke kponya ta nya ma nya o ko dia mo be semano dira mo be sana no na mar bonya de malamo chonya ra mang na same menye na ko vito ba lama ko sube nya jojo na ko bojo awu ko do nya ma nya gbanto onabo
yo Tony akbe afima va o nya gba ma to ma popo ya ma do bena ni no bola ko ni nya sala ki be do na o ganto ai ne o sponsors o ma no me asho ma na gbo na do be gante na to ya ga do bena party me shishi opio nya pa leaders ya pa probably reorganization wo and ya pa party me je me wo police station elections over the last 2 weeks we go last week over here if me electoral area elections so coordinators for elections so very soon we have a constituency then we move to the national where I'm hopeful me my team I'm very hopeful the chairman Paul Afoko I want to me about our party at this crucial moment of the party NPP everybody can testify that the NPP was going through a lot of turmoils after the 2024 election that this gesture we need somebody who can unite and then rebuild the party. Paul Afoko is coming up with some 3 agendas. Name the agenda 3 R's. The 3 R's stands for the reunite, rebuild, and then recapture power 2028 going forward. The party in every region, every constituency, every police station should just buy into this agenda because we need to rebuild, we need to reunite, and then we need power this 2028 to overdo what or do what this government is doing, neglecting the youth, then foregoing their promises to then we come to bring the country back to where it belongs in going forward 2028. The party faithful so do the right choices, the right choice that will lead the party going forward. That is Tony, Ava Unyagba. See, freedom of speech. I feel to the share the idea. And here be nothing protecting your freedom. So, yeah, I'm not happy to maybe the share the laptop with the body. I have them at one hour. And when many politicians who don't talk, no, what I don't know, they don't have Tony. No matter where they are arms of government, the media is involved, the executive, the legislative. And then the citizens, because warrior will sell the walls. I never do he could back when you see you. For them to me view, you might them up I grow sooner a genuine Nola. Ella cover about the woman. You are when you be Alavana Bine and no allow politicians who will one cry to make you matter because I love one believe I will be. I Alola, Paffy, Alamoloka, Ola Damola, about Dri or social media. Your Gila, your view, one of you who will be I got them in Aloma. Mamma like now for IG, a male. Because I know you're living 1 month. Allow me on a neck to go for TV. Or will allow decision making in the Dwalaga. Here, me Bambi, freedom must not be protected. The freedom of the guy and the freedom of speech. Then to make you up le expression upon ablonya. Scare unguided. Be for man normal come be a guy go them a fear. No, I may know about them what security agencies or about them. When they near Semaha, as you hang will come explicitly, they a glonala kula amalenti. Yami feel be a very uncontinent. Monuli ami ato aheto na wa me yakunuma le amienti esenya goma na de la compensate ami ada kukura ha na mi ka ha o jila jema sita nya ye bola simisi enti esie na mon popo o san esse kona to hehe no to ala na ele wa ko na we o mi ye mo ko no nento ele sie ma ha na ma akente ke pe yo me nka ba le mi ba do ni bi ba la for Ghana to bi all from big government here ele security agencies o zan call of avoiding them to come and view me let them go for point. And mamma, if you been to come and yell for Datra, oh my God, to know. As I say, LSM, I to make a 4-year G at what I had a siema. The Yama Senator. Manata Media Foundation, no colleagues with him, and I don't want to have a ball on him. Whatever you always saw, if I put it out. Lay yeti, we are draining my government take power. And if you be government here, will let that drum let a moment. Will the Ghana view pafu, let us Majama General. You will avoid them, you own your young Lioma. You will avoid them Ghana view how. What cite examples Bubualo? The Afoye government exam, Kapuna security services who led me all over. Yeah, and as Richard Yamana like ye. Nimaton Akanu Agonyamao. I am a cinema, Marble Bella. Kakama may be would Tony Muhammad and Maglo. The Senagomanuma. A dolly, Kafra. Hey, oh, how to if you mabado, she will leave at home. So Yemen, the money, at home, so Yemen, the Mila. If the environment you hold at home, the environment you have, and that Yala lady reaching him at the Waggo. Maybe be over at the Waggo. Kakane a Blahan cry, a mon a fork a wall, even want to Akaho. As an argument, good. Tanafe Ghana Gallo, Bonyalo. Yet to come back when this go, move your Kutano put a try of cry. Many years afforded the law, living at the people. Afforded the bank penyeka. The government, as I at those security services, they will provide that from provide lead to the female. Over the government, I don't to come.
Government, I'm out, Doma.
Na le na madam go fi la ele o to ni jiwo ye agbagbo na le o to yo tra a ma dala pala la si o agbagbo na ke gble wo konti e wo to ni as a person ye o lebe na akom tro for me le nyama se no ma ga kana government do police service BNI national security national signals bureau all the security agencies ye wo overlap. Let me put a popular Timuta. You don't know complain like a crowd. If the government tell the security service or Zanima. That's an argument.
All right.
We have an example like this.
Napoga, Nampolo Napoga, Nimility Black Tomado, Chuchu, Forget a minute and Narakoto, Alva Mahuga Dacha Cabra, Fimia, you, and Naputana.
You, Abe, Ola Gana Viala. Sunyani East. Bobi, your comment be, however, I will poster. Your Ghana Vialo, government Malo, Sam George, Phyllis of Fusuquashi, President John Dramani Mahama. You are walling on Matatalaman. I be into pin on Bododo on Matataman, argument my buying one. It's our billboard. You're walling on Matatama, who don't buy liquid, but yes, see any more. SCNA Sam George. Phyllis of Fusuquashi, President John Dramani Mahama. War individually, war will even not pursue a Yama because this is defamation. This is a civil case. This is misdemeanor as an argument. That it is between you, Tony Mark-Boye, and me. But between it's not a criminal case. Criminal case is there to call Ghana to call individuals really a Yama drug. At an over a criminal case with none of it. To go with LNB. Well, security services Zamle Ghana. That aspect, that one example, man. Ghana will conti because many people are young and about me. Yes, as an argument, can you move from fear? Bunu East of Bunu East, Bunu region of regional chairman, of regional minister. A Bonale Honorable Another Brenty, minority chief whip. Be a dog and Palomar, who took Ghana, the Kaina. Up to speak now, Another received $2 million the court. This is another one. Do one, at time if you been a Phyllis of Fusuquatica, you court. Beho, as soon as you have a Blenheim County, at a back place, a media foundation or man or a move for Namantio. National security, BNI to Ilani, but that's way to call Ghana to call Ilani. Left Phyllis of Fusuquashita because they are the government.
Kada Boblomba, Oman Notere, Sarakeji, Miaputak Pirako, the Womba, a circumally criminalized, willful misinformation. Anu me vivi penyajojo kakam, anu me vivi abenyajojo nyene, anu kakam de Boblomba, a semeli na one, a semeliwa. Nkina fi povito maule.
Ese lenema. La kesie qui est là, this acte me. Même pour nous, Blegana on Tibialo, Blegana to Ghana to Willow. And your individuals who go dalene. Alena Senma, individuals who come. If you have Tony Mark-Boye, Kafra, and we Tatanya. But Tower, we made than your father. Kafra, maybe do this example for Namely. But the minute to go out, Tom of Nova Lane let down. Oh, we live in a home, please. Elena Senoma, and Yama Media Foundation, I form out the Afro Tatray. At an ever free speech on Yakraha. Be American Gambis inform America. Example, ne be. Oga le Ghana diale. Le mas Bruto with the head. They will be hung below billboard they do so is back. At a NBC inform Abba.
Alright. Akwe.
Then Emma High, Makutala, Emma High, no kind misinformation. This is information, maybe. I inform, I misinform.
Metagrama, gonna market on social media. Nyapon Bola, when battery when the on Asia, which Rabasuka, Emano, Fung, and young them na NPP tole, Amugantoma, Mahodon Chucho Pierre, Trova, Niazor and Gomaga Casio Tiviam.
Go. Oh, what is? Let's go do it.
Oh, very much. If I don't pay them, you to put it. I have too much toy. When it warms, but a killer.
Oh,
then my firm. Never had too much to move. I'm not go.
That another Abraham Fibaraka in LA. I party to Ŋdi Wɔna. But the husband didn't know fear. Coco in a dinner for Ewenyigba, Yapon or Passy Banico, who went on Yan Kurama. Well, a party cocoa for Yahokatara.
When not go,
Vavai, but I can use to go. Itabica that is a Cremonton, Vola Patica, Busiolo, wait off here.
Why you vola togo? You man no Chicago, Mokung Jaja.
Vola chika no pla na zama fiva nana kama furaga nao mashama nazi
nyapa todo wala todo fita itanyeza vola chika nyato matoro ha woza vola chika fufu jijila ama
this vola piki vola baby
ma una yira vola to ona wala masa
Vola pachika la chika drapo kata alo gado pa dayo pamela akblawu wojango St. Peter and Paul Catholic Church atututu le hoa apola old fashioned la akwe kala hwahwea gada wojila agodoma Yellow House Street wojango local restaurant atututu opa dopo la budi gba ochogba chongdiga adrekla afaba dashina fiega aton kala mamli dagba wa oja dogoma ndiga andrekla afa wadashina ndogawi efe pokana vola le 0244 512 1450
vola
vola basenda afima mia pota yola nyadeba vola
e viva lo aplori le fuda now alele le fuda now domaru le fuda now e ti de padaka o futo makata mele to wonyi de wa e ti maklo no ba na ile vola heba center ikele jengo aplau Victoria Park afima na kodo o to kame wa futo wo fukame o fukame tutu dokada vola heba center Dr. Prosper Debeneba akodo come on
kadon kwajiba vola pachika monyuna funo nyonu
No silence ever English dictionary. Nyatepe. But see dictionary aka so afi e passe K. No silence ever English dictionary standard ton yeah. Standard yeah. And you know the view. And you know the view can le basic level. And you know American le SHS. And you know American le university. Allo le language on. Nenya make manya be view. E be a strong be kra no silence ever English dictionary. And you know I'm a make nenya be view mo jura po. E be a strong be no silence ever English dictionary enyo newa mama nele dinle ko so ma de na kula atia place order le Amazon allo number ka na follow screen Nigeria opo to me to le ka na WhatsApp afisi african la nya ko Nusilence ever English dictionary akwa koveno akpe Nusilence ever English dictionary enyo nto.
Is ready to fight his own battle and show that after all, the black man is capable of managing his own affairs. African is ready to fight his own battle and show that after all, the black man is capable of managing his own affairs.
Yo, me pun kola medakuna mi be mi lagi ko di maklim me ba ko badashma cho mi apa magbeda go medakuna Nusilence ever dictionary mola kple vola hava clean ba kple mi apa o ti sana cha ntuama fa so tak ba me yila rambo Richmond dem kofi to suba o dollar kple na pa nyama jo wona okbale mi apa Ewenyigba yo nyama ko baraka de ka ha gale bo nyama ke da nyam ne nyapa member parliament Bruno Foley Wezo akbe ayo nyada le to ma hu on to no toji chu ale ke jiramo le MPP to ba nyo facility amabi adande o le fojimo wi adan yo ka bai ma ise chi wi a ho nsebe opro yo aje jam no ba jimisha jimwa o la na America njimia biaba asali ba hono molam de muyo ogolo anyo manyo rejiruta alo nkina pochwa leke Media Foundation for West Africa ba nyamde alo mpopole ogoglo ba ni amila abo den jiwa abo den bishi na jona kala mo tuna pa
akbe apumado ba bia mo amede makoma kokwa dogbe na apeto dem kofi potosu bubunato amekenye sort of performance ilana otitina metian to ame koma popo adakpe de pe wona okatan le kosila penu maoko SHS no be dakpe na de wona iko wona yuta makoma popo adakpe na mi ape regional minister mi ape MC pole mi ape regional executive pole constituency executive
you see, the issue of opposition, one global, one of your sisters, global is an act of hypocrisy.
Pobe MPP towa odu ibe yo wonane ta no ojone na ma ka otomaji le glidon donc la be koda da do le devimene America Jaguar, ye donahliau. Nanyaba a dollar bubble or la mole atradia, Babia Mantomia Bianaba Amaudi or Jaguar, Lome Jago. Nyamadiami Blobe free speech, I will call it Bloma, Yenye Apunu fan, ya Apato John. Mi on nema ke fiami no fadura fatong ake agbolonya ade akọ edi ko Cameroon tia ese de mo be agbolonya ma ko mi ke de na to na ko ela le kara se o le na yo ko le ni la hu ke se na number of human lawyer. He gave Banana Moa. Let a Attorney General. They are got to for Jim. Let a human and get the old job. He can any bed. Yahweh Catora Paman will be full of the number one free speech. I can you are liable to be to criminality when you did that all no to call a several director in Electronic Communication Act.
Okay, that's segment in criminal
libel law.
Libel,
yeah.
Okay.
Criminal libel law. Ike apeto Jerry John is covered.
Got that. You did that for money.
Yes.
Okay.
The apeto Bubunato Akufo-Addo as Attorney General over December like 2008. Ikonya dujikoya call the Electronic Communication Act cover like 2008. Many nanekedo jobo afi ugake to repeal the criminal libel law in about call Esema cover. Alebele seama enugede akpagede long like our register over TV station and radio station. Kapomo kple Yahwana Juri Nyakao Yaba Merena Glo Nyakamale Merena Glo. Alebe Act 775 ma. Ikenye the Electronic Communication Act. Akpaveve the car no one yenye the online speech and criminal liability. Enye one of the subsection, the online speech and criminal liability. Alebe Oglo no ikenye cybercrime law to force publication laws that ikefia efumaya obe nefunu in attempt be ya court fear and panic amanyane esenyama wa ile Ghana ma you fear and panic tane blonyade ike atofo famo owo gidigidi abemi le studio le fear fear pamere dogli blonyade ko alo afeto Richard blonyade ko ohia be du ajakata na du avafia ava kokpo ple amera chimia elebe esare ne noike alemoni emi ke jole Rwanda akpo ebe no a radio station ko no aja gometwe amere yon kode na novia pe leke magbole tribe leke
Holoma to
enan kode Holoma meto alebe e ken komanya vana Holoma meto kwa Holoma meto chu kauchua uko ekpokple yi eyogere studio amianto minyanu ikejo le Rwanda kakaba selegbe yata sema va le 2008 arabe Rwanda fe no ajo medidiu e ma over ta sema va be ya konu maun ta ya ko selave say kenye the forced publication law after Akufo-Addo jibe taji over and national security apparatus double what that for ni be no majo ma hia kokoko be amare na gblebe ni yele jojo le fia ko ayi enamo yoko all the security apparatus be wa achojo achinyamanu afi wazunyaga. Now le emma eke afeto Akufo-Addo vasiji le 2016 na edoma enu awodopa na lenkura Captain Smart only the black 30 times. Captain Smart was arrested. Nuka wo onye be jira na neke alo blo alo va for America alo na neko ebe nya blo le radio play TV and about only 30 times. Kokwa yin do ho mi anto mi nyanu ike jo le hemai kokwa yin do ho pe nya blo de na enyamawa o titere de jidudu an yata una only two afeto Captain Smart fe mpopo ha titere Akufo-Addo ta na only two the blackton majula pama
ole ameka
Captain Smart 30 times
le nanado danko Akufo-Addo.
oh yes the records are there. Alebe, which free speech can be curtailed? The highest level of free speech is demonstration. Madalapa. Emile bloji do be maso, emile bloji do be maso. Amoa why ya bloji a demonstrate. A sacred demoba moa you a bloji a demonstrate. Kafralo, Eke President John Dramani Mahama Buffy Friday as a bamere demonstration only 2-1. Okay, afeto anana do dankwa November 2024 ikewa esovire wa jole esitikura the democracy hub menyane self call.
Yeah.
Yes. Ola meutu amewia de ulautu. Eka nuka wono. Yoma no de nu de ka vere ojiu. Yema dema ka dum ku veve sentina wo. Aka be yoma no de nu de ka vere jo iko no demonstration mo le apology a. Ola mewia de tu. Egbe afeto miracle abuaji. Ikele chachale radio station. Play a TV station ole nufom egbogbolo be ole fudena yo afeto mahama jagba be ya mia yo pe mi pleto wa le hema yia eke oyuele asempa ebe o ma dasila me wi adan bo ma dasila o cho getting bail edo ku be funo de hanoma amenya ne edo ku nyama je be funo de hanoma me o me be oh funo nyama se funo be funo no ame odume getting bail the what well, the woman herself said she was pregnant. Who am I to discredit that? Alebe nyanya tefema amewi adema wa unogame hu amofo meka wo mafonu ame yokatale no fo gba e won ku be peace council pe Christian council hema yia nyimese ya ofan kole no fo amo
honorable Mark-Boye na sore figure matama media foundation for West Africa da akpai mi bi nya chola ba nya le proto nembe mi atunya ta mi mu ko akpai ke gon le ko yen wo fon akpai ata jo ko fon ba ju na gere nya jo ka lo ko su dai ale ji wo tum ko ba nya wo de nya ko ma le bien nya o ji lu a mo ta ko na ko akpa ma ji na ti akpa na dai ta
tamere kuku de ne le nkure nwa akpa kote be nya jojo dola ne ole tu party ye afonu jurolo ela beli egba afamenya do akemi ela go America ba na ni ela ra pe jo jamani mama ela ti mai promina ela si akena ela na pro ka fra o ya para expe no mu mahama na yiwa ami amema nya jojo dola mi ayonia nya jojo dola mi ayonia amena no radio de na establish studio de la fama wa probe jeja da enko nya jojo mandole ina ya de be awu ko doni le be nya popolo me church less nya tina mada no can body le to judges over don't and the worst of it all affecto minority leader. Affecto marking is the door. These are people who pass loose comments and very individual. We get your Rwanda, Kafra, Ghana. America many camera one to or was we now. Oh, America, Muhammad, I also first lady. And I then no it's a national security issue. And when I president better fall.
Okay, very well. That might be a Kafia, Kajiru, Noniva Imade, Amofunang, La Moya, a yaw, I'm Shamika, I'm a Shamika for one lady, Dola, Lodo, Lenam, the Cavara, Modern Planarum, Mako America, the Cone America, the Confia, Donald Trump, Uta, Ozion, or La Bagzozon, Fiaro, Ozu, Heavy Dogiro, Akpalam, Umvovo. Yikaba many Trump lemo abaleke kwa marate obo te du kokola plus Sam George Plato o ruke aba ame ko dona mo o dona uno no bola mo ma sem chiene na ye du koga o ma bawe jide karola na ma ba kporem jide karola ma ba kporem ale mi wonde bodem plenyarem nyang ngome la lo na wonya prima lo na won bebla ma fiefo alo ma khatono nena ma o jeje me ma puta na mina na ma
and you come to you see, my grand call photo about the arena quarter fifty. I can't even walk, and to compare a lot of messages. I can't even go to the better one. If you have none of the let's say one over men's at the injection. I know that one to I better one. Tapa be ko be ni nya le kure mu ma ka fra ti me do no ya ta de na we be wonu a ya ka be ni parliament be ni actors le se ma do le su be ma ka nye amegili be so ne be we ja politics specifically because the sefa pare wa ko to the 14 15 se mama electronic Communication Act, acquires the cabinet, and not more purpose than the state apparatus. No, I will make a would be very Tama Mila Papa Jamia Lemon, how many more people you will never let
Bruno Foley, and young Lemna, and this is Toyola, which is Samacha, Tomafia. Ke afnya zorengo nyade ga moduna obechi jaja ga le gbegbe to gbomo yen political issue no kaka nyajojo ton jiru do farobo da foro mi nyamo ga la ba nyon to mi afagba anya me policy fishy afnya ga troga ga policy sama matro honorable mchi mano meet your variable na nyade leve ablo na pli
yo akpo see and for criminal libel law. The criminal libel was pure being the criminal defamation law. It was a criminal act. That cannot then before government die. After this, they know. After the day, all present then they don't allow for high. They criminalize it to what do as an argument. So immediately about a criminal case will become a civil case as an argument. That no one a formal cooling in if you feel like but than a criminal case with young. About to civil case. No government never blown. Never been a cooling. Yes. But I got a criminal case. I have a civil case.
If you have a number of many
to call,
if you have a number of you do if on a letter,
that is the meaning of the criminal libel law being replaced. The National Communication
being
Act
repealed. Can I replace you?
Repealed. The National Communication Act is a different thing altogether. It is not there to come and replace the criminal libel law.
Yeah, Communications Act. Criminal libel now. Libel in Anglo Marco Brown. In a libel. That libel in a LIBEL. That is libel. That is slander. Libel plus slander put together is defame, alo defamation. That defamation, umbrella, libel plus slander. Okay, all right.
See, the dialogue was repealed. After Ghana got a lot of regulations. The then government was applauded. They are no. No, we feel back to the double. So just for the normal, maybe not for the idea for no. From here, you what? That's what I have. I know I have that's one aspect of it. Second, about Captain Smart Day. These are two different issues. Captain Smart Day. Oh, look at the layer of the smart. You were very just. Captain Smart Day, I always TV station.
Yes. But it's not just
there's a law that if you incite the population against the government.
Let that Damonamo.
Captain Smart, you just relate that the last time. Yeah, but what's it all? What's called demonstration or Gama? No, also just see all that Gama. Oh, no, to us, no, to us, to Hano Pay. I can't matter Moroshima or Wasia. This is the old Moroshima. That me at all little baby. Can I told you between the soldiers and the indigenous or that? But when you incited with you have to laugh on your ear. None of you let to go to a message that near over force him. You that was it all. You hold the soldiers with Yamo Koheshima. Because the Senate needs to do that. Because you said a seller means but now you cited the public against anybody, not even against Bruno Elegi, more or less security agencies. The Kahanima, Captain Smart again, who arrested the Amo, a Bonana Mulamo, but when the Tamil, I'm very report you about lost some of them. He was arrested for money laundering.
And my Marco no Captain Smart Lemde, criminal libel law on Nonya.
That is not even that is even criminal as it is individual. It is he's inciting against a state.
That's that's usurping. No incite. Captain Smart won't marry Moroni, now mother dead dam. Adamunamo, Uno Jiru, Alu Jiru, Dofar Kashi, Musela, Covito. Then a sebu zagola.
Yes, defamation case with more.
Of course, he's a journalist. He's a journalist right now. It's another thing.
No, man, that is the defense you are playing.
He's a journalist.
He was at the court level mountain. The argument you time here your comment mine predates time here archangel.
Okay, very well.
There is a difference between Amala Atitelo. Yeah, beside now I'm a love for be freedom of speech be I incite them. It is not in your enclosure. Never know how many flight on my boy. Yeah, but we don't cooperate them. I'm a woman. Who come here, brother. My incite Amaleko. There's no crime there.
If you have a school, the VIA will enjoy Yak Blom like TikTok G.
Yes.
But like ever, most of what Nedi Muhammad Yabu,
that is not the first time. But we're the monopoly.
1 minute low.
We monopoly.
Student
unions. One is no. People do demonstrations and say all these things. Les gars, même pas vidéo ça les frères. Matipemo, o da mama, they were working on the front of the lobby. Ma wonder who is there.
ene be oda mama mere kuku
be oda mama o bi to mo he mo to le le ko ji la ka makite mu ha even talk about dara pakra ha your communication officer Sami DV demonstration ha ka meji be o ko de kuma nana do maye na ko ma wo nana do na yo few months ago about your last demonstration.
Okay.
And even with that one day, this one I intention.
Okay, hold on 1 second. You menya kenyo petado junga fine boreng mo nama. Ala isi hondong alo busung crime busung mid pere ti komisionya hawo to bai kata complexity alo kukhero kale nya bo dunya meba mo no nyele mai mo ala ba GBC kwe no dana glofia da yo aga fi nwa de nya keke nya bo susu nya dem ko na mo crime busung okay fine madialo nkata na nya agbo abi na mare wo busung alo na mare wanyra de maka ni salen pipio ta ni waje nya ro bo ba me ale glale me hale me nyang me ha na me ma olo
be bodo gobe
maka
be bodo na don gole gi afi e bu ma ba enya ye ni ma amele la ta bana be taga ese ko ma he yo he ni ma ka ke ma me fie be amete o na to gbe wo ta lo mi there's a crime.
Okay tami vale honorable mi funyata majima bia egblo enya trade ntinye ye afunya eglonya trade nye okay ye o malam ye nya ma okay bo malam khatuna muta afo kamala shinya masamao alo ma yi mala shinya masamao ta nya ma punya trade mo e ma gblo ka gblo vie ye chohana ka gblo vie e ga gblo vie enya ba
ya na dale ke ale nya shinu nye be ti feel like ma mi gblo na de nya pe sie do la ale nya trust the don't very well ese go ma aka ta hai na eni mo fu bunu to ye bunu welcome e pa me de bunu ana ko yetu na bunu ba ko yetu ye ni mo fu le ese la di ko ma ta ba nya mo ko yetu ta nya ko igno no ko
okay bro now
ake duplola de no anyi ke ofu mi afa so ta papa me yila St. George akobe ko committee abe
opu to mani
committee abe no o retona double ake obe ya be duplola bobe it was out of provocation at of to me time ya no vile oji efa yes President Amos said President Akufo-Addo said double slapped the MP because he was provoked. No, but the commission brought its recommendation. See, sometimes hear what I'm saying. The communication from the presidency. Who is,
so where did Akufo-Addo say what?
Anyway, let me go to the issue. Mandibe nyakwe alebedi. Enye be kono donu nyan jokodi mi akata mi ko dembe kono donu labe egbe jore jiu nare kame jora kanu jora marijiri ra un sei ke lasio alo totete ke lasio ta to no terembe man no meresio alo ameyo la nya seri oh the audience will be different what to votala what nura maji agblem Ghana zigere jona be ofu ama wo fa ma be o nya ma yi tama de kukube enya ya meka nye NDC NPP na mare blobe enya igbomele fia na mare ba lemba enye mese bubala be blood wo mechinu enya igbomele fia ni mi lo mi aba lem akebe ta ponya leke bi ila eyonko ni me lewa ni ba lema ma yo to ba domi. You see, that is impunity. Please, that is impunity. Nyagada minyanu ikenya tron minyanu iko wona kana ene mi valem e melame yiwa enya benu ike blom yela gbegble onye targa ke no afafi abale ya no lambe yo mesi boy ya yo tron presidents. I thought you were the same person who spoke against presidency. That the fact that somebody has done it doesn't mean you should do it back. Enya blom le ko ire ko enye be
no presidency enye lesson na amade we like say
that's not what actually he said. So Kevin Taylor was a president.
Yes.
In the law.
in the previous.
After no via Bobbe, after our layer, no layer, no layer, your throne. And I'm a of your blame.
So, President will be let
impunity is a crime. Impunity is a crime. That is impunity. Tamale Bobloberi, Egberry, phone, smartphone, ano smartphone, when go back to the ever book a bloody loan, a kedi, Minyabe, suddenly, he can't go brand here, attack with the honey. Ta menya ni ko be akata mi ada Jew yes so argument na bedi Tony Mark-Boye na bedi egbe we ko mia we ko se akoy be mi atrust lo egbe ya mi na nufua mia we ko seike ebe steka menya constitution the electronic communication act am ko ekoyi. Let me trust Lord Katambedi. Some of the things that are the state giving so much power. We now said, hello, a blooded there, me up a signal out police who play me over what Dafwadodi, me trust Lord Katam, or somebody. Nyebenya imeblomenya mere ade gome agbenam. So that is that one. But them have me have meteorological department. Hey, yeah,
Unyantana aje uma foreshadow story na
okay.
Utabe bobu nyamude.
Mama wunu magbobedi. MPP party ade. It is time be ko hawa fa me akpaji me akata me alen kusi eno de wa party trona. Tanenye be ela pare bube ya wona nende dunya hade ho a na don kuji be o hawa wede ho. Eyi ko la mere le gafofodo ma mi be menyo wa egbe mi la mere wa me ma we ko